I hope you love some theater because you are listening to Keith Price's Curtain Call. This is Keith Price for Keith Price's Curtain Call, and we are here at the press room for the Drama Desk Awards, and I'm standing here now with Revival Director winner for one of the most talked about shows of View from the Bridge, Mr. Ivo Van Hove. Is that correct?
Almost. Ivo Van Hove.
Ivo Van Hove.
Very well done.
I tried. So, first of all, you have had a really kind of interesting season. You've had 3 shows that people have lost their minds over. The Crucible right now running. You have the Lazarus project that you had before, but David Bowie with Michael C. Hall, and then now people are remembering A View from the Bridge, which was like one of the most awesome reimaginings of this piece. Like, I had not seen the original, and I thought to myself, I'm only dying to know how that worked out. But you really took it to another place. How do you do that? How do you just decide that?
It's very simple. I read the play and without preconceptions about how the play should be produced. So I read the play as if it was written yesterday, and I got it first. And it is a world premiere, and I will be the first one to do it. That's my attitude. So I try to get rid of preconceptions, because that's death in theater, that people make copies of copies of copies of copies of copies. And I think theater, as a theater director, you have the obligation to make work that's personal, urgent, and that's dealing with our times, with themes that are resonating to audiences today.
Wow. Ivo Van Hove, right? Ivo Van Hove, yes. Here with me on the Curtain Call. I'm trying, baby, because this is the exciting part about meeting people like you, because you, for most of the folks that have worked in the theater here in New York, like, your name just came somewhat out of nowhere and then has just been everywhere. Like, how exciting is that for you as a director to see your work getting recognized?
Yeah, of course. Suddenly, thanks to Scott Rudin, the producer, he brought our work, because we work for 20 years already off-Broadway, in New York Theatre Workshop. And in Europe, I work in large-scale opera houses and large-scale theatres. You would say here, Broadway theatres. But not here. And Scott Rudin, I thank him dearly that he brought now our theatre, and not once, but twice. It was a risk that he took. These bad boy avant-gardists, but that's the way that they called us here always, these Belgians, and he offered us 2 productions during the centennial of Arthur Miller. I think it was a huge risk. It was but he was audacious enough to do that, and I think audiences came. We had lots of young people that came also to the theater, and I felt that this season, with Hamilton across the street, with Fun Home still going strong, it's like Broadway suddenly is a vibrant place full of also younger energy. And I mean young, not age-wise, but like a fresh energy there. And new stories told also on Broadway.
And even with the older stories, they're being told in a new way, which is great.
And that's my business more. That's what I like, and what my team is very good at doing.
Very cool. Well, Ivo Van Hove, thank you so much. This is really a very exciting night for me, because you're one of those people, like, on my mini checklist that I was like, I kind of hope I get to at least see him when he's walking through here, because I've wanted to tell you that the things that I've gotten to see, I got The Crucible this season and View from the Bridge, and it was like The Crucible for me, with Tituba and with Mrs. what's his name, Sophie Okonendo as the wife. It's like a very interesting choice, very, very interesting choice, and it's sort of like it makes it a more contemporary story, even though it's set when it's set. So, bravo, sir! Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Ivo Van Hove with me on the Curtain Call. I hope you're enjoying Keith Price's Curtain Call.